rAVe Radio. With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hey everyone, this is Gary K. We are here live at CEDIA 2022, and I'm actually doing this rants and raves on the show floor. We're actually in the lobby of CEDIA 2022, and it's everything we do. Everything that the entire industry does is customer focused and customer centric. We want to sell stuff to customers. We want to solve problems for customers, and we want to do cool stuff for customers. And we got a great example of that today. We have Ernie Walhaven from Architechnology
Design. It's a mouthful. Yep.
Design, and couldn't have gotten your install done without Samsung, right? So, Mike, why don't you introduce yourself?
Absolutely, Mike Bennett. I'm with Samsung, and I support the CI vertical, which actually Ernie is a part of. So glad to be here at CEDIA.
Well, I appreciate y'all being here. You did one of the coolest install for someone that's kind of famous. First off, talk about how you met him and you know who it is.
Clive is just a legend.
Clive who?
Clive Davis.
Okay.
I mean,
Clive
there's no other Clive. Clive Davis is a legend. I met him through his son. We got referred to him and said, "Hey, help my dad out." He was on Park Avenue. Next thing we know, we're going to Pound Ridge, partnering with Samsung and installing the wall. And
like a little bit about backstory here. So he calls you and says, "We want to do a movie theater," or what does he say?
Oh no, he had an existing movie theater.
Okay.
And they do a lot of hosting up in Pound Ridge, and they had a projector.
Okay.
And the complications of a projector turning on, a screen dropping, it just took him a while to get everything up and going. He says, "Isn't there something better?" So I said, "Yeah, we're going to install the wall because it works just like a TV in his bedroom. There's not all those complications in his bedroom. He just picks up a remote, and it works." And that's what we did in Pound Ridge.
And it's 146 inches. We're
Yeah.
going to show that in just a second. We've got a video to show you that so you can see the install.
Yeah.
But talk about the wall for just a second, because it is sort of like a modern marvel. It's probably one of those things that's going to end up at a museum for innovation of technology. But it is it has been promoted as an option for movie theaters globally, right? I mean, not just in your house.
Absolutely, Gary, and thank you for that acknowledgement. The wall for Mr. Davis, it was our first generation. It's still our flagship product, and that is the 0.84 micro-LED. So really cutting-edge technology, 4K, and as what you'll see in the video, as Mr. Davis just announced, I mean, the clarity of the picture quality, Ernie, is unbelievable. So we're proud to be presented, and it's actually become a mainstream for residential installations.
We're going to come, let's go to the video now, because I want everyone to see what this looks like, and then I'm going to ask you some questions about sort of how this thing got put together, but also want to ask you some questions about what it was like to install in a house like that. So watch this video.
I really looked into the building of a theater.
When you install Samsung the wall, it works just like a TV. It turns on with the touch of a button. There's no warming up, there's no cycling, there's no sequencing of events. The end experience is just so much more enjoyable for our client.
I use it every weekend. I've got to tell you that the results have been spectacular, eye-opening. Evidence, really, of spectacular quality.
All right, one of the things that I noticed is that Samsung has packaged the wall in a very unique way. Like, you have the ability, when most people look at LED, you're intimidated by it, right? Because it's all these little panels, but y'all have a complete packaged version of the wall that you recently announced. You want to talk about that?
That's a great question, Gary. Yeah, we're very proud here at CEDIA to announce the new all-in-one. We listen to the CI vertical industry, and basically, as you stated, LED could be intimidating, but so what we've done is we've packaged this to allow the custom installer to actually install it yourselves, Ernie, and I think we've designed this. We've designed it where you can actually install it, the 146-inch version, in less than 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 people, 2 hours. I know this install took a little longer than that because there's a lot that you did in this house. I mean, there's a Samsung frames, there's other TVs that you did, but tell me about your specific, first off, that theater's beautiful. I know that you said it was already there, but obviously it looks a lot better now.
It does. It holds about 30 people, and there's been times where he's packed that theater up to 70, 80 people. People sitting in the aisles, in the back.
Yeah.
but the installation of the wall, it was a little bit of a process. We're welcoming that all-in-one because our channel needs something that just Samsung just came out with. But that installation, thank God I have a great team. The team's great. I couldn't have done it without him. Couldn't have done it without Samsung.
But he even has Samsung in his kitchen. He's got a,
He does.
He's got, a frame
He's got
in
the
his
frame
kitchen.
TV in the kitchen.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
Look, when you
This
go
whole
in,
house is Samsung,
when
Gary.
you go into the Samsung booth here at CEDIA, on the right side of the booth when you walk in, it's filled with all different versions of the frame. I want a matte. I don't know if even I doubt people know there's a matte finish version of this thing. It's amazing what y'all have done with the different form factors of the frame. But getting back to the wall. The big advantage there for microLED is the contrast ratio. You get black blacks, which is going to give you white whites, and that's why it's going to drive into a lot of home theaters, right?
No, absolutely. So when you think about LED is when there is a black image, the LEDs do not turn on. And so that contrast actually makes that picture quality almost 3D. And so that's what really enhances it. Plus with the black seal technology, that also enhances the overall solution as well.
Well, look, you want to find out more, go to Samsung.com. You can check out all their products, or even just Google The Wall. It's become a thing. Congratulations on the work that you did.
Thanks,
to be
Gary.
able to do something like with an icon like that. Were you intimidated at all?
No, he's a gentleman. It's real special to be with him. Not at all. Not at all.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I would be nervous.
We have conversations just like this. He's a great guy.
I would be nervous being around him all the time. And you probably have the luxury of being able to do a lot of famous installs for famous people that most of them you probably can't talk about.
That is very true. The top 1%. But anyway, any more? Thank you for your time, Gary, Ernie. It's always a pleasure. And if you have any more questions, feel free to stop by the Samsung booth. I'd love to be able to give you the demo, show you the new all-in-one,
and of course, Samsung is at every show, so you could do that at any show. But also go to Samsung.com as well. Thanks for watching this episode of Rants and Raves here live on the CEDIA trade show floor.
Perfect. Good stuff, man.
Got it. Is that good?
Rave Radio with Ray.